What's happening, Falcons fans? This is Coach Unchained coming to you with a short, well, not a short video, with a video of thinking out loud. Well, this subject is about Falcons fans are ready to make a change at quarterback after 8 games. Is it fair? Maybe. Is it warranted? Maybe. But have you really given this young man a chance? My take is last year, played 4 games, didn't have that support of the mentor he needed, but he made a 2-2 record out of Swiss cheese. This year, he wins the first 2 games, but the last 2 games have been less than the standard that I thought he would play at. However, again, 2-2, first quarter of the season. Some teams are 0-3, 0-4. However, no one is giving this young man a chance. I've heard on different podcasts that he sucks. He's no good. He's not the one. How do you know? With such a small sample size, you never know how this guy's going to react. Yes, I say if it continues on, then you can make that decision, but it's only been 8 games total. Had he looked bad in all 8 games? No, he hasn't. Yeah, he's had some bad decisions. He haven't left the pocket. Look at his whole body of work. Kid's only won. This is NFL. You're not going to win every game. And again, I'm not making excuses for him, but you're not giving this young man a chance. If the Lakers, I'm not comparing to the Lakers or nobody else, but just imagine all the talk about Kobe. If the Lakers would have gave up on Kobe, he probably went to another team. But the problem is they didn't give up on him. They let him develop. Basketball, football, two different things. But a quarterback is one of the hardest positions to play in professional sports. And I understand he sat all last year, but he was behind a inept quarterback that wasn't there to mentor him. He talked a good game, but was Desmond really mentored behind Marcus? Marcus didn't even sit near Desmond at all to communicate. You can see it on the sideline. However, but you guys are ready to crucify this guy. But then I heard on a podcast, you had Matt Ryan. He put up all these numbers. But when Matt Ryan was here, you guys criticized him for putting up these numbers. You said it was empty stats. You can't have it both ways. But when you try to explain something to some fans or so on and so on, that stats do matter, and then they say, well, it didn't matter when Matt Ryan was here, but now they matter. Why? You can't put them on the same category as Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was a pocket passing quarterback. Although he did it for a couple of years with Michael Turner, he had a run game. But then when that run game disappeared, he had to throw the ball. See, the Falcons now have a better run game with a mediocre right now pass game. I know you guys want to blame Coach Smith. However, you guys got to realize coaches make plans. Do all the plans work? No. So adjustment, if you notice, second half adjustments have always been great, except the Detroit game. Detroit came out and won the game. However, the second quarter, second half, Detroit wasn't really that productive, as well as the team we played last week. They got 3 points in the second half. So the adjustments are there. But sometimes when you adjust and you're not doing anything during the game, it's too late. It's catch up time. So usually when catch up time comes on, you are trying to pass the ball. And this team right here, as of now, are not ready for that. And also being that they're on the road, it's different. They was in London, time zone change, travel change, adjusting their body clock. Think about it, these guys are young. I'm sure the vets was cool with it because they can do it, but these guys are young, and it showed how young they looked this past weekend. But the problem I'm trying to say is you cannot give up on a player this fast. Let him make those mistakes. You guys gonna say, no, he's not a rookie, but he's a second year player that had 4 games under his belt, who came to the season. Now he's played 4 more games. He has 8 games. Technically, as far as NFL numbers, he's not a rookie anymore. He's a second year player who's playing his rookie football, if you understand what I'm saying. But everybody's gonna have their own opinion, and everybody's not gonna listen. If only the people just say the right thing, that they do not like this guy, it would be so much easier. Just say you don't like him. Don't give him this empty talk about he's no good. You haven't given him a chance. Because these 2 games was lost, that's when you start talking he's no good. Let the young man develop, man. It's just that simple. You let him develop. If he continues to do the same thing, then you have something to talk about. But you have to see, can he face adversity? If he doesn't face adversity, yeah, you look us what we got another guy on the bench already. But you guys want this. What's going? Yeah, Justin Field had a decent game today, but he played a team that was not that that team whoever I thought they were. They have all these first round guys on the front line, but nothing else. So the DBs are not it. But as I was saying, it's only been 8 games. 8 games, 4 last year, 4 this year. He's a brand new starting at the beginning of the season. First 2 games, wins. Last 2 games, lost. It happens in the NFL. But when other quarterbacks do the same thing, nobody's saying they should get rid of him. But because it's Atlanta and that Super Bowl has put a target on this franchise back, which is unfair to the players that are coming in. It's very unfair. Nobody talked bad about Buffalo when they lost 4 straight. I repeat, 4 Super Bowls straight. Everybody felt sorry for them. Nobody criticized the quarterback, which is Jim Kelly. You can't criticize. Jim Kelly was a great quarterback. However, nobody criticized that organization like the fans and the media do now because of that Super Bowl. And something came out today by Devontae Freeman. He felt that Kyle Shanahan blew the Super Bowl because he wanted to get Jimmy Garoppolo. I always have said that, but he's speaking on it. I can say what I want to say because that's just my opinion. But when a player feels that same thing, I'm not saying there's merit there, but I understand what he's saying. It just looked that way. How can you be so productive early, then you come out the second quarter, you playing like what that? But the timing is so off with that Super Bowl loss. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're just talking about Atlanta Falcons quarterback there. We have to stop hating on these players. Yeah, they listen to it. Some of them got thick skin, but it still gets to them. These guys do their best. They do their strongest, you know, to be the best they can be. Like I said, they was overseas. They was away from home. No excuse for Desmond playing the way he played. There's no excuse of some of the play calling. But if you guys have the all 22, go look at the game. You've seen it live or you've seen it on the stream, whatever. You saw it in what's called, but go back and look at each play. Look at everything that's going on. Your opinion will be a little different when you see things in a certain way. You guys are looking for that excitement, that slam dunk thing. This is not that team. Yeah, we should have ran the ball more. We should have started the game up running the ball, but sometimes circumstances change. Like I say, I'm going to trust Coach Smith until I cannot trust him anymore. That's all you can do. And what we're seeing out here, these guys don't care what you guys are saying. No matter how much you gripe, fire this, there's only one person that can fire this man. That's Arthur Blank. You're not going to hurt his bottom line by complaining. You guys, I go to the game. Yeah, you go to the game, but advertising is the key. So you don't break that advertising, that TV contract. You in there, you what you're doing now, you're paying for the stadium. You're not paying for the players. So my whole thing here is let the man play. Let him learn. If he's not doing better, this is my own opinion, by the eighth game, after the eighth game, there's a good chance you may see Tyler Haneke take over quarterback for the rest of the year. And that the Falcons may be shopping, excuse me, for a quarterback in the draft. However, I want everybody to take a note of this here. There's a young man on that team right now. You think about the preseason games. He was all around. He was like one of the better quarterbacks in preseason. If you look at his stats, he made all the throws. He had control. He had control of the offense, although it was third, fourth string player. But can Logan Woodside be that Brock Purdy? Never know. But don't give up on Desmond. I think he's going to turn it around. And when he does, don't want to hear all you guys talk about, oh man, he's lucky, he's lucky. Just give the guys praise. But if you don't, continue to be the so-called fans you are and look for somebody else. But that's all I got to say, man. I just had to get something out. That's why I was thinking out loud. And I just had to put something out there because I had to talk about something about this, what's going on. I'm done with nothing today. This day isn't ready to talk. We're going to let it play out. And whatever happens, happens. I want to still support this team no matter who's my quarterback. I'm going to support it. If you're a true fan, support the team, support the quarterback. You can always like, man, he got to get better, get better. But you talk about trying to fire everybody. You gonna bring Heineken in? Yeah, that may happen. But who's to say he's gonna be better? You never know, man. You never know. So, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for listening to this Thinking Out Loud episode. Um, 8 weeks. It's all it been, 8 weeks. But the main thing, man, please hit that subscribe button, share this video out. Make sure you hit those like buttons also, man. Support AFN, GSN, and all the family members of the AFN family, man. So we're just out here giving you this talk here, and hey, we keep moving, man. That's all it is. We just keep moving. All right. So thank you guys for listening, and stay tuned tomorrow. Coach Unchained's Friday Night Whistle. It's gonna start at 8 p.m. Well, actually 7:45 p.m. on Coach Unchained, and looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow.